I feel like this is going to be an uneventful one for you guys, but I am committed to bringing you these updates whether you care or not. Hopefully you care. I don't know. All right. I mean, maybe you care because you clicked on the video. Or maybe you just love me, and if that's the case, I love you too. Hi, my name is Astrid Green, and you're watching the Trilogy channel. It's March, much later in March than I probably should actually be doing this video, but I'm committed to bringing you guys updates. I'm gonna try to keep it as concise as I can so we're not here all day long, but this is Project Pan of March 2025. So first things first, we're going to do updates on all of the products that I did not finish. That were in the pan. I only had a couple that I actually did finish. That's why I felt like this one was going to be kind of boring, I guess. But, you know, that's going to be the case sometimes because especially now that I'm moving away from some of those like sample sized things, I think that's gonna be more the case because you have bigger products, so they take much longer to use up. And that's the thing is, again, it's very tempting to like try to breeze through a product to try to have an empty for a video, but I'm not trying to do that. The whole point is to consume less. So yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Let's kick it. Let's just start with this. This has a very long story behind it. I'm not really using it because I am trying to take really, really good care of my teeth right now, and I'm concerned about what might be in this, so I'm not throwing it out, but it's kind of on pause. You know, I did not know what to really do with this thing anyway. I might start to incorporate it a little bit more in the future, but not really any update on that. My cellar water, I have used a couple of times. It's about halfway gone. In no rush to use it up though if I don't have a reason to use it. Let's see, what else do we have? My Pacifica Glow Baby Brightening Face Wash. Love this stuff. Smells so good. Honestly contemplated like, oh man, I kind of wish I wasn't using this one right now because I have 2 more bottles of the Curology cleanser and I feel like I should be using those because those are very boring. They have no scent whatsoever, which is great for your skin, I'm sure, but this has a very nice scent to it. But I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna finish this one out, and then I will be using up my I just had to take like a 15-minute pause while they were emptying trash cans out there because I live in the city and they are super duper loud and they come beeping in every time that I go to film something. But anyway, got 2 of these Curology cleansers that I still need to use, but I'm finishing this one up. It's not done yet, but I will be sad to see this one go. On this lip oil, not much to report. Only used it a couple of times. Here for the long haul for sure. Glossier, same thing. I try to use it whenever I can, but the taste, as pre-established, grosses me out, so I balance it out with my Catrice one that I really like that sits next to my desk. Like it's like in a cup with a bunch of pens, and I try to grab it a couple times a week if I can manage it, if I can stomach it. The tinted hydrator, I think I've honestly only used this once, and it was today. I mixed it with some bronzing drops. It's just too light and it's only going to get worse, so I'm trying to tell myself to muscle through and just use it all up. But yeah, there's still a decent amount of product in there. Maybelline Fit Me powder. This I've used only a couple of times also because honestly I don't think I've worn as much makeup this past month. I don't know really necessarily why, other than I wasn't filming quite as much. So I think that contributed to it, because when it's just me and only my husband sees me, or if we're leaving the house, we're just going to the gym, then obviously I'm not going to wear makeup for that. So yeah, slow and steady on the powder, but still working on it. This plumping gloss, I also think I've only worn it once, and that was today. This is with the NYX lip liner, which is truffle something, I think. I will never put a lip liner in a project pan, that's for sure, because I don't believe lip liners really expire. I believe that lip products like glosses, not lipsticks, really expire, and I believe that skincare expires more so, honestly, and like especially like these like on your face like makeup, I think that's a little different. I don't really believe in eyeshadow expiring, that's my hot take, but this I believe could maybe expire, so I'm trying to use it. But again, I'm not a lip plumping girly like I talked about last time. I think I've worn this once or twice, at least once. I'm wearing it today. This one, not going anywhere, but again, trying to use up that darker shade. This one's really the one to be focused on using because the other ones, I really, really love them. I'm trying to use this light shade right here as I used it as like highlight on my nose and up my cheek, on my chin, and my cupid's bow, and like on this side too. So trying to use up in ways that I can for that one. Really, really love that palette. All right, now that I'm done with the love, let's get on the hate train. This one is, look, we are making great progress with the setting spray. It's really just the applicator sprayer that I have problems with, gripes and complaints, because it randomly drips on me. Like will be a beautiful mist and then it just like drips and I have to like blend it out using my fingers, and that's super annoying. So will not be sad to see that one go. Will not be repurchasing when it's gone. Another thing I will not be repurchasing when it's gone, this body wash, as I ranted about last time, not gonna get into it. I'm trying to finish this by the time that I see you next for my next project pan update. Okay, sorry, it's okay. It is like to the point where I'm actually keeping it in my shower, like trying to balance it upside down to get it to drip on down so that I can use that up. So that's good that we're making that kind of progress on that shower gel that I do not like. This is not hate train. I love this. Actually gonna be sad to see this one go, kind of, even though crushed magnolia and rice milk, this is not my favorite scent, so I'm hoping for something more fruity just because I don't know but I love using a scrub. Like I've never really used a scrub before and has like actually been really great, especially in the winter air, to like after I shave, I use the body scrub on my legs for sure. And then sometimes I use it on my armpits and on my arms, on my stomach, on my chest, like just anywhere that I think could use a little exfoliation. So I definitely am on the body scrub chain, but like, train. I'm on the body scrub train now, so I will be getting one. Again, let me know if you guys have any recommendations of great body scrub, because I'm only going to be allowed to get one and it's going to be the one for a long time. So let me know if you have a really good recommendation. I'm thinking I might go try to find another Dove one, but probably not this scent. Okay, that is all of the updates on the products that I did not finish. Now I've got a couple of things that I did finish. Number one is this Curology tube that I was trying to finish up. I told you guys this technically said that it was filled on May 21st, 2024, and to discard by September 12th, 2024. And I'm not abiding by that, but I am trying to use it up because I think skincare can become dangerous if it is, especially more actives that are in it and stuff. But this doesn't really have a whole ton of actives in it, but this one's done. So that's hooray for that. And then I finished this other e.l.f. Skin Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. This is something that's been with us since I started this project when I did a December project pan. Not super sad to see this one go. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It had a weird kind of smell to it though. Like, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because it was supposed to be like a chemical in it or it was the papaya and tangerine extract is what it said, but I don't really, maybe I don't like the smell of papaya, but I don't know if it was really papaya that was making that smell. But anyway, this is done. Happy to have another empty. This puppy I've been working on for forever. You see, it is like just crushed, been through the ringer. This was the Good Molecules Gentle Retinol. And I was trying to finish this up before we got into summer because they say like you need to be extra careful because retinol helps, I believe, like generate newer cell growth, but then it's like baby cells, and so it's like more like baby skin, so it's more sensitive to the sun. And I want to have days where I do and don't wear sunscreen, just let my skin get varying degrees of vitamin D and sun exposure. So I wanted to finish this up while it was winter, and I will not be repurchasing, not because I haven't had a good experience with it necessarily, but just because it's not the time and I don't want it to expire. So if you need a retinol, I think that this one's good and I like the texture of it and stuff, but I am not going to be repurchasing it, at least for the time being. And this one is all done. I could maybe try to fight and like barely get teeny tiny bits out at this point, but I'm just gonna call it time of death is now, because I have other blushes and there's really no sense. If this was my only blush, I would probably continue to scrape on it, but I'm gonna let this one go because I really can't get much out of it. I've already been scraping the sides and it's an empty paint tube basically now. So anyway, I do like this, by the way. And if you should decide that you are looking for a tinted blush, this shade Rose, or I don't know about other shades, I can't speak for them, but this one worked really well and I thought it was really nice and blendable. I always put a top coat of my it's like a blush from Milani on top. It's kind of like a glowy highlight on top. This has been my base for a while now, and I'm ready to be done with like the berry color, and I'm gonna gravitate more toward peach with the top layer of some like pinky, maybe even like leaning toward coral for the summer, because I think that that's fun. Now, a couple of rando empties. I have another toothpaste empty, completely flat. Okay, nothing left. This was the Crest Advanced Charcoal. It's done. Also was kind of proud of myself for this because I've not been great about flossing. Now I am. I floss morning and night. That's a part of the teeth care. I'm being extra cautious about my teeth right now just because I have really weird teeth apparently, and I can be very susceptible to things. So I've been doing research and trying to take better care of my teeth. So along with that has been flossing. I've only finished one of these. I've got 2 more of these little baby ones that I'm working through, but I also went and got floss picks. But this is supposed to be, even though it's annoying to try to wrap it around your fingers and do that, I finished one of them, and so happy to be done with one of them, and I'll continue to work on, probably be done with the other 2 by the next time we talk. I think I told you guys I was out of Montreal steak seasoning last month. I've been cooking through this and I love some Montreal steak seasoning. I mean, now it's gathered a little bit more at the bottom, but when I was using it last night on burgers, it was gone. And so I'm going to be purchasing another one of these again. Love that. Love it for my burgers. All right. All right. And then finally, final empty is this Essence Volume Stylist. This is actually, fun fact, what got dethroned when I fell in love with my e.l.f. mascara, my e.l.f. tubing mascara that I rave about. This was like the mascara for me, and then now I try to use it and it absolutely drives me crazy because it smears, and then when I go to take it off, I swear it like stays on the waterline, and then I look kind of like Miley Cyrus when she was like Hannah Montana and she always had like the eyeliner on and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's not just her, it's like the early 2000s look of like eyeliner, and I don't even wear eyeliner, but this does that look when I wash it off and it does not go away. So anyway, I'm always weird about like mascaras, like it's like very dry and stuff, and it's like, when do you call it? Like, I'm not going to keep using it until there's literally nothing left coming out, but it said it's supposed to expire after 6 months, and it's definitely been longer than 6 months. So this one is done. I actually have one more of that already that I know I have to use up to. So again, I think it's okay to let that one go. Okay, the final part of today's video on the agenda is telling you what I'm adding into the project pan now. First thing is first, I'm adding my last bottle of Curology. This is the final one, final boss. And this one was filled on October 15th, and it said finished by January 28th, 2025. So this one is newer than the other one, but it is also now in the pan and I am using it. And like I said, it's the final one. And then after that, all I have left is 2 Curology cleansers, and I'm using the last of my Curology gel moisturizer, which I love that stuff, you guys. If you have like, I can't find one that I like just like that. I was thinking about using the Bioma one, but it's more of like a cream. And I got recommended from my brother, actually, a moisturizer that he likes by e.l.f. that I might try out. But anyway, I really just like the Curology one. But anyway, so gonna start using that. I've been using this eye cream. Obviously, there's not a whole lot left, but I just was like trying to muscle through it, and I've been trying to use it like every day, sometimes morning and night, not gonna lie, because I'm kind of trying to finish using this one up. I don't know how long ago this was supposed to expire, but I'm guessing it was probably like another 6-month one. And this is not my first time I've used this up, and I have another bottle ready to go that I got from my advent calendar. For sure, this one is gonna be used up, I'm sure, by the next time we do an update. To replace this in the shower, I have this big boy right here. This is the Garnier Active Blackhead Eliminating Scrub with Charcoal, and now this goes in my shower, and it will be taking the place of that one. So I'm not changing my routine. I'm still using an exfoliant, but that I had this in my skincare bucket, and I really wasn't using it a whole ton. So now it will get more use being in the shower. CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Skin Primer. It just kind of smells a little funky. I used it today. I have been like using it, but I just want to focus on actually adding it into the pan because I'm just not the biggest fan of the smell. I have a Wet n Wild one that smells like roses, which I'm also not the biggest fan of the scent of that either, but I like it better than this one. So this one's getting added into the pan, and then I will also use the Wet n Wild one, but that can be at my own discretion. I've got this hand lotion that I really honestly am not trying to use up. This Burt's Bees stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys, it smells so stinking incredible. It is watermelon and mint and is literally the best smelling lotion I think I've ever smelled. Oh my goodness, I just want to eat it. I'm not trying to really use this up, but I have a feeling it'll be gone by the next time, so I'm officially adding it to the pan, even though I've been trying to. But it's just so moisturizing, and I stick it on the backs of my hands. My hands are looking rough right now. Oh my goodness, girl. Ruffman. Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. Do you guys remember that show?
Oh, I like that name.
Anyway, so this is in the pan also, but I will be using it as sparingly as possible. And then I got 2 chapsticks. I've got an EOS that I've been working through. Look how flat that boy is. So this is like in the scent Strawberry Sorbet. It's pretty good. And then I'm also using this lip balm, which is in the scent Apple. And this is when I did my I broke my no buy video. I think I showed you guys I got a big case of chapsticks, and this is that type, but this is not from that case. This is from one that my mother gave me before I moved away. And so I don't even know how much is in this, honestly, anymore. Oh, looks like there's a good bit left. So yeah, but it just melts so nicely onto your lips. Like if you guys are looking for a lip balm, like these are really good. And I have been a Burt's Bees girl for years, but I like those actually a lot better, I think, actually. And my husband, I converted him over from being like a huge diehard Burt's Bees guy, and now he uses these. So you should give it a try maybe. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for checking in for Project Pan update for March. Thanks so much for watching and spending your valuable time with me. You guys, I appreciate it so much, especially if you stay to the end of my videos. It helps me out so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. All right, thanks. Mwah. Bye.
Throw these boys away. This is the update. Just toss it. Just toss it. Oh yeah, it's also March Madness, which I don't know anything about, but and that was the move that made LeBron cry.